Cześć mordeczki, witam serdecznie. Przed nami jeszcze 4 zadania, więc jeszcze chyba 2 odcinki do końca. Zanim zaczniecie oglądać, zostawcie łapkę w górę oczywiście, nie zapominajcie i suba. Dobra, co my tu mamy zrobić? Porozmawiać z Konstantinem o swoich niepokojących odkryciach. A, jeszcze widzicie, tu mamy to. Dobra. Chociaż powiem wam, że nie wpadł mi achievement związany z... Nie, aha, bo tutaj mamy to zrobić. A, okej. Dobra. Kogo mamy tu poinformować? Dobra, i być może wtedy nam ten achievement wpadnie. W sumie to może to niepotrzebnie teraz robimy, ale dobra, i tak 2 odcinki chyba będą się nagrać. 4 zadania, 2 odcinki. Damy radę. Mamy teraz tą szybką podróż. Więc może nawet by się udało zrobić więcej tych zadań. Czeka nas dużo walki, takiej dosyć ciężkiej walki. Kogo tu mam powiadomić?
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
Dobra, zapytaj o obozy od tutaj,
The mission
dobra.
you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well, let's see. Oh, this is remarkable work. You explored the entire surface of the island. Well, almost. Congratulations. Thanks to you, our merchants and explorers will be able to reach the heart of this island safely. The prince will surely be very grateful for this. I know I am. Can your old professor still prove himself?
Okej, poszukiwacz. Ale powiem wam, że te 200-500 punktów doświadczenia to taki żart. Za to powinno być 5000.
Looking forward to
Dobra, najważniejsze to, że nam achievement padł, mamy zadanie wykonane, a my sobie robimy, moi drodzy, kolejne zadanie. Czekajcie. Nowe zagrożenie. Czekajcie, bo to jest chyba tutaj, nie? Tak, musimy się wrócić na piętro niżej. Tak mówię, 4 zadania główne nam zostały. I w sumie może nawet dobrze, że tylko to. Bo już troszeczkę mam dość tej gry.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on Samo Serce.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you have already done what had to be done by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
Why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You better tell me everything.
but Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him, but His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Dobra, przekonajmy go charyzmą.
I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
O
I
matko,
don't know
tak.
this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
He never was very reasonable, but it is true that these walks at night are rather suspicious.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Mil Frictamen had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Cóż za potencjał, cóż za poczucie siły. Czuję w sobie tyle życia. Eksperymenty przyniosły owoce. Więź Kastacha pomogła mnie uleczyć, ale dopiero te, które sam ustanowiłem, uczyniłem ze mnie Boga. Wkrótce cała wyspa odpowie na moje wezwanie, o ile nikt nie będzie mi przeszkadzać. Przepytaj wygnanych tubylców. Matko. Dobra. No ta szybka podróż jest genialna. O, mam jeden punkcik, czekajcie.
It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness.
A co tam się
But you
dzieje?
can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might
Oj, 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 oj. Ja patrz jaką ma maczedę.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Aj, 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 aj. Dobra.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
Dobra.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua hour.
Nie ma czasu na jakieś pierdoły. Czekajcie, dobra, tu się schowamy. Okej. Na tej wyspie, na tym obszarze to za dużo razy nie byłem. Aha, czekajcie, tędy nie przejdę. Ajajaj. Naokoło trzeba przejść.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
It's Constantine. With some friends.
Nic tu nie widzę kompletnie. A, tutaj widać, dobra. A co ja tam miałem iść? No czekajcie, no moment. No to kurde bela. Ja mogę użyć szybkiej podróży. Aha, podczas śledzenia chyba się nie da użyć szybkiej podróży. A tędy da się przejść chyba. Mam tą lampkę włączoną. Ajajajajaj. Dobra, idziemy szukać typa. Czekajcie, co to w ogóle za zadanie wykonujemy? A, Śladami Szaleństwa. Już tak rozciągnęli tą grę do granic wytrzymałości, dosłownie. Wymyślałem takie misje już, żeby tylko kurwa wydłużyć tą grę. To według mnie ta gra jest za długa. Powinna być krótsza, przynajmniej o połowę. O matko, co goś robi? To on przekazuje kuźwa tą energię złą chyba na te potwory. Przydałby się gościa zabić. Co tu się odpierdziela?
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
Powiem wam, że to będzie chyba ciężka walka.
It's the only explanation.
Let's see if we can ward off this feint. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Nic mu nie robię tą bronią. Prosty przeciwnik, tylko dużo ma życia, nie?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Your armor will no longer protect you.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
It is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures will be no match for them.
The natives will follow us. What do you think about the Nords?
I would like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot. The question will have to be asked to the Admiral.
We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Chyba koniec zadania. Kongregacja kupiecka wrogo? Aha, bo to się nowe pojawiło, tak? Kurczę, nie pamiętam, czy to było, czy nie. Czekajcie, czy to zadanie się ukończyło? Lek, to nie. Nowe zagrożenie, Śladami Szaleństwa, tak. Zerwane więźni, znajdź kryjówkę Konstantina. Stwórz przymierze, aby ochronić sanktuarium przed Konstantinem. Przekonaj tubylców do udziału w walce. Dobra, będziemy się musieli... O ja pierdziu. Czekajcie, to zadanie jest zaznaczone? Nautu strażników Denara, Sojusz Mostu i Telmę. Dlaczego tu, jak to zadanie mam zaznaczone? Stwórz przymierze, aby ochronić sanktuarium. A, są zaznaczone, ślepy jestem. Dobra, idźmy do tubylców. Sorry. Aha, tylko tutaj nie ma zaznaczone, gdzie iść. Dobra, idziemy do tubylców w pierwszej kolejności. Dom Donkasa. Mamy z nimi stosunki przyjazne, więc myślę, że mi pomoże. Zaraz zobaczymy.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkus. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Devosh'Tire should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enonmil Frichtemann warned me that Constantine was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I intend to go and find the other factions and ask for their support. But I also need your people. Because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enonmil Frichtemann cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkus.
Buława.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage amongst sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enonmil Frichtemann speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Teer Fradee couldn't have a better High King.
Czekajcie, zobaczmy co to otrzymałem. Siła 5, ale jaka słaba ta broń jest. Dobra, ruszamy dalej. Czekajcie, tutaj mamy przekonanie sojusz mostu do udziału w walce. Sojusz mostu.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Teer Fradee. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, de Sade. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Excellency, thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Dobra, mamy drugiego. Teraz się przeniesiemy do Telme.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sade, what can I do for you?
Musimy 5 razy wszystkim to samo tłumaczyć.
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a denegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. Others have already joined me. But we also need the support of Teleme. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Dobra, kogo jeszcze mamy przekonać? Nautów i strażników Denara. Dobra, przenosimy się tutaj. Rezydencja, dzielnica portowa. W dzielnicy portowej są nautowie. A później pójdziemy do strażników Denara.
De Sade, what can I do for you?
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, De Sade, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nords.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land, but they will be by your side. You have proven time and time again that we can trust you.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, De Sade. You'll need all the help you can get.
Ciekawe, co by było, gdybyśmy mieli kurczę, jak się nazywa to, stosunki dyplomatyczne na kiepskim poziomie. Ja nie wiem, czy to jakieś zadanie musiałbym robić, czy wtedy byś wszyscy odmawiali? To dosyć ciekawe. No nic, w każdym razie mamy te relacje na wysokim poziomie. No więc spoko. Wszyscy się do nas przyłączają. I patrzcie, 31 minut minęło. Prawie 2 zadania zrobiłem.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
No czekajcie, to nie ten. Moment. Przekonanie strażniku denara do udziału w walce. To gdzie on ten? A, na górze. Okej. Myślałem, że ten gość jest tutaj szefem. No więc chyba nie damy rady skończyć tej gry w tym odcinku.
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desade, how can I be of service?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the islanders, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
Dobra.
I have to go.
I also have a...
Zapytaj Kurta. Znajdź krówkę Konstantina. Jak tam nasze zadanie? Poinformuj Glendana o zbliżającej się bitwie. Dobra, to tutaj jest. A kolejne zadanie, które mamy. Znajdź krówkę Konstantina. To tutaj na mapie? No czekajcie, wyjdźmy stąd. Albo nie, będzie szybciej chyba jak tak zrobimy. Gdzie ta kryjówka jest? Aha. O proszę, ktoś tu jest.
Constantine indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
Let's be careful. You probably put some on my blade. Then let's go.
Dobra, udało się. Powiem wam, że tego wcześniej chyba tu nie było. Nie kojarzę tej lokacji. Kryjówka Konstantina. Dobra. Zobaczmy tą kryjówkę. Tego, tak mówię, tego wcześniej chyba nie było. Oj, oj, oj. Co to mamy? Według moich obliczeń, po przeprowadzeniu rytuałów wiążących w Kredgwan, Wedwilwe, on Milfrichten powinienem wystarczająco osłabnąć. Z kolei ja mam na tyle dużo siły, by się z nim zmierzyć. Już nie mogę się doczekać unicestwienia tego zniedołężniałego starego boga. O matko. Co to kuźwa ma być?
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives, places of connection. This place, this journal. My poor Constantine, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
If you want my opinion, once he had a taste of the power of the Donegada, he decided he wanted more. The natives uphold a certain balance. For everything they receive, they give back to the island. Your cousin doesn't.
So much so that he's threatening Enonmil Frictamen himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him, to scout the place. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he's established.
I don't know exactly how these things work. And unless you do, we're gonna need help. How about Dunkus? Mev scares me a little.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
Czekajcie, bo teraz robimy trzecie zadanie. Najpierw sobie dokończymy to. Tak, to żeśmy zaczęli robić. Teraz skończmy to zadanie. Więc przenieśmy się stąd szybciutko tutaj. I zaraz wrócimy do tamtego zadania. No, gdybyśmy może wydłużyli ten materiał, to może by się udało ją skończyć grę. Ale zobaczymy.
Hello, Glendan.
Björt Tirtomad, warrior. What do you seek?
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for coming to warn me in person. But our High King has already spoken to me. I am disgusted to welcome warriors of the faraway island. But the decision is not mine. And in truth, we do not have the choice, do we?
No. It is all of Teer Fradee and Enonmil Frictamen that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave.
Okej, lokalne osiągnięcie, jeden za wszystkich, wszyscy za jednego. Ukończyliśmy zadanie. Ja się zastanawiam, kurczę, czy dalej ciągniemy ten odcinek, czy kończymy i robimy jeszcze jeden i zerwane więzi. Dobra, może zrobimy jeden materiał. Zobaczymy.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
As I've told you before, my cousin bonded himself in many places before he decided to target the heart of the island.
You did tell me, and you must know that by doing so, he has acquired a power that no Donegada has ever possessed.
That is why I need your help. We need to break some of his bonds in order to weaken him.
Rest assured, all the Donegada will answer to the call of their High King. And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this, it is I who will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Teer Fradee. However, you must be careful. Because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Thank you, Dunkus.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
Czekajcie, co tu mam zrobić? Gdzie się mam przenieść? Jesteśmy tu, idziemy tu. Aha. Nie wiem, czy ja tutaj byłem? Na tej polanie? Oj, 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 oj. Shit. Kurde, belak się pod... Jakiegoś obrażenia dużo dodaje. Chyba po mnie. Chyba właśnie przegrałem. Cholera jasna. A, żebym się sfrajerował.
Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone.
Ja cię pierdziu. Ale miałem szczęście.
Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donigarder of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Aha, jeszcze jednego muszę pokonać. Ojej, oj. Łatwy przeciwnik ten, na szczęście.
We can access the stone now. and plant Dunkas's seed. Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donigarder of Dunkas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Dobra, zerwane więzi, misja ukończona. Wiecie co, mamy tutaj punkt talentu. Weźmy to. Zbierz swoich towarzyszy przed udaniem się do sanktuarium.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying he has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. And you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
Dobra, chyba jednak w tym odcinku uda nam się skończyć grę. Czego nie mogę zapisać grę? Atak w Samo Serce. Niezależnie ile ta misja będzie trwała, chyba sobie skończymy w tym odcinku grę. 40 odcinków za nami. Notatki, żeśmy nie wykonali, ale dobra. Znacie notatki profesora Najdak. No to jedno zadanie nam przepadło. Jesteśmy tutaj. Tędy nie daliśmy rady przejść, bo się gruz obsunął. A tutaj widzę, mamy jeszcze jakieś ciała. I zbieramy jakieś przedmioty. Więc postanowiłem wam to pokazać. Przy okazji może trochę amunicji zdobędziemy, ja wiem. O, jedna sztuka.
Glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of enraged creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Dobra.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. On my blade. Let's go!
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure?
Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantine. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you.
Dobra, dzięki. Czekajcie, czy ja w ogóle jestem w stanie tędy przejść? Tak. Musimy naokoło. Oj. Wszyscy mi pomagają. Nie wszyscy. Jednej osoby nie ma. Jednej osoby nie ma tutaj. Petrusa nie ma. Nie, jest Petrus. Gurta nie ma. I Apry. A, bo one chyba pilnują tam tyłów. Dobra. Never mind. Więc odcinek będzie dłuższy. Ale będzie ostatni. Już nie będę ciął. Oj, oj, oj.
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichtimen die...
I'm well aware of that. Believe me. But here comes some more beasts.
Ajajajajaj. Kurwa, trafić nie mogę do kurwa nędzy.
Wait. I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well...
Dobra, nara. Idę sam jak zwykle. A, Petrus tylko ze mną idzie. Okej. Ja mam, że ta walka na końcu to może być przesrana. Ja cię pierdzielę. Ja pierdzielę. Ja pierdzielę, to na masakra. Ledwo co.
There you are. Praise the enlightened. Your cousin
has already reached the heart. Our other allies informed me. They are also trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the way there and do everything I can to stop him.
In that case, may the Enlightened keep you in his divine... Oh no.
Ajajajajajajaj. Mogę trafić, cholera, tych pieprzonych bestii. Dobra.
This time it's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
No i co, zostałem sam. Ja cię pierdziu. Co jeszcze to możemy sprawdzić. Ciekawe jak ta walka. Nasza ostatnia nas czeka. Strach się bać. Trzeba go wcześniej kurwa zabić. Ja cię pierdzielę, co to cholera jest? Ale powiem, że bossik wygląda ładnie. Nie widać po nim zmęczenia.
I'm sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this, to send the old world back to its inevitable death, and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life.
I co ja mam teraz zrobić?
Is to bind yourself here with me, and we will be gods together forever.
Wiecie co, i tak pewnie sobie wczytam grę i zrobimy sobie dwie opcje. Zabijemy go.
Good night, sweet prince.
Z bliska już nie taki ładny ten stworek. Kurczę, końcówka całkiem, wam powiem. Gdyby nie te cholerne łażenia w tej nazad po 10 razy 20-30, gra byłaby całkiem znośna.
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malichor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkasi's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Her friendship with the Renaigse helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King. Dunkas and his people spend a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another. And in so doing, they restored balance between the new world and the old. Following the investigations revealing the horrifying practices of Dr. Asili, the Alliance changed their methods and even appointed an ethics council to oversee the work of its scholars. The public revelations of Saint Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good, and the missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion. Aware that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Under Sieglinder's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation. And they did so all the more easily, now that their shadiest members were out of the picture.
I koniec, moi drodzy, gry. Powiem wam, że cieszę się niezmiernie, że to już jest koniec. Bo przyznam się szczerze, że od 5, 6, 7 odcinków do końca już po prostu miałem dość tej gry. Szczególnie te cholerne łażenia w tej nazad po tych samych lokacjach. Dobrze zainstalowałem sobie tego moda, bo gdyby nie to pewnie bym tej gry nie ukończył. Gra średnia, powiem wam, dużo bolączek i błędów przeszło ze starych gier Spidersów. Czy te łażenia z powrotem po tych samych lokacjach, no to jest naprawdę frustrujące, denerwujące. Gra miała potencjał, został on zmarnowany. W dodatku nie będziemy kupować, nie będę wam go pokazywał, bo nie chcę mi się już to grać. Kończymy serię, cieszę się, że to ostatni odcinek. Mam nadzieję, że coś tam oglądaliście te materiały. Dziękuję wam za wszystkie łapki, suby, komentarze. Jakoś tak powiem wam, że nie przychodzi mi nic do głowy, co bym mógł jeszcze wam tutaj przekazać. Generalnie gry nie polecam za bardzo, chyba że na promocji za 2 dychy to można by ją kupić. Powiem wam, że te wszystkie te mapy, które były na tej wyspie, były takie same, dosłownie niczym się nie różniły. I tutaj jest słabo z tym. 6 potworów czy 7 na krzyż. Tutaj też słabiuteńko. Dialogi takie rozwleczone, wyuzdane, że tak powiem. Przyrost treści nad formą, formą nad treści. Generalnie gra średnia. 7 na 10 to tyle. Dzięki za grę. Piona.